Okay, so welcome to part number 2. I bought a $600 SpongeBob collection. By far the craziest collection I've ever purchased on this channel. We found some gold, some unbelievable stuff in the last episode, which you guys are seeing on screen. And that was just one of 3 boxes. This is the second box we're opening right now. If you haven't seen part 1, go check that video out first. But either way, you're in for a good time. I cannot wait to see what nostalgic gold we have from the vintage SpongeBob era. The price to beat is $600 to see if we can beat that in value. Here's our current price. I'm filming all these videos at one time, so I can't wait to open them. So you guys can see where we're at right now in total value. I don't even know if we've broken it or if we're close or where we're at, but hopefully this next box breaks us past that 600 or gets us close. So then when we get our final box, we have some better overall value than what we paid for everything. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's pop it open. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for part 1 and for part 2. This has been an incredible experience. You guys loved the first part, so hit the thumbs up button. Let's go ahead and check it out. Heavy. All right. Oh, we should just start off every part with a banger. Are you kidding me right now? Wonder Ball, baby! This is an original SpongeBob Wonder Ball. Oh my goodness. I remember the variations. So it was a mystery as to what you would get inside. So you could get those SpongeBob Patrick, like hard shell kind of candies. You could get these gum pieces over here that were made of like jellyfish shells and Bikini Bottom clouds. And the best of all, the mini gummy Krabby Patties. You could get miniature versions of the iconic Krabby Patty. And if you listen to it, there is still a sealed Wonder Ball inside of here. Ooh, and as you guys can see, this is open, but I could easily just add a new layer of glue right there. All it is hot glue, and close it back up. But you can see, because of the chocolate being so old, it's actually starting to mold. So therefore, it's actually molding the actual box here a little bit. I think in order to further preserve this, I'm gonna put this inside of like Saran wrap and like protect it to keep it a full Wonder Ball. But at the same time, I think if I leave it like this, eventually the box will start to disintegrate and that might start to leak through, because I can already feel like a level of the wax coming onto my finger to wipe it on the table, because that helps. You know, I'm not going to definitely touch that spot later. But to further preserve it, thankfully I already have one of these boxes in the collection where they took the Wonder Ball out, so the condition's okay. But what a beauty, man. Again, value on this, I don't know. It'll pop up on screen, but if you guys saw our last video, we had food items that were in the hundreds of dollars, so don't be shocked if this one's, you know, above 20 bucks. Wow, this is starting off really gross. Oh my goodness. There is a cookie coloring kit for SpongeBob. I mean, you got most of the colors you would need. His eyes would need some work, but you could, we did this for the Garfield video. I remember Garfield, we opened up one of these. The fact that the cookie is in such good shape still is like some McDonald's level of manufacturing. I don't know if I should be scared or happy, but in the comments, how much would it cost for you to open this up right now and eat that cookie? For me, it would be $6. You don't know if it's $6, 60,000, 6 million, just 6. How much would it cost you guys to open it? Oh gosh, that is gross though. From 2004. We're getting some food stuff in this one, man. Look at this. These are original. These are original Nick Candy Krabby Patties. This is a SpongeBob. I'm gonna stop saying SpongeBob. All of it's SpongeBob. Okay, this is a Christmas stocking, but it's completely filled with brand new sealed Nick Candy Krabby Patties. This is the original line of the SpongeBob Krabby Patties, and each one of these goes for about $10 to $15. So you're looking at like probably like 80 bucks. So already starting off pretty good here in our value category. We have some new Nickexpressions, but dang, I don't think I have these in the collection. You guys know that these Nickexpressions boxes, they come with these Nickexpressions greeting cards here. I'm trying to complete the set. I have about 19, I think. Almost close. I think I have less, like single digits left to complete the 30 card set in it, but I only get these Nickexpressions products every now and then, and I only open them if they're a duplicate. This is new, I'm pretty sure both of them. So I can't open it for the Nickexpressions card. Oh, I would have loved those are duplicates so we could open up a Nick Greek card, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. No. What have they done to you, SpongeBob? This is an OG. Oh my goodness. Jelly Pop for SpongeBob. No. Why is he so tan, if you will. He's so tan. It's so weird to me how they turn just brown like this. That does not look scrumptious at all. And there's a little hole in it that makes me think that just like death is just gonna leak out of this any moment. Thankfully, I have a full package of these still sealed in the collection, so the fact that this one's open is okay, but my goodness, is he far gone. Next up, now this is what I'm talking about, a sealed handheld calculator. You know, back in the day you had still the stationary calculators, I guess. Handheld calculator. I love any item where SpongeBob becomes the item. He's got all these little modules of his body down here that are the buttons. Of course, you've seen with the SpongeBob TV, he turns into the TV. The SpongeBob CD player, he is the CD player. The SpongeBob DVD player, he is the DVD player. Now he is the calculator in a brand new sealed green label packaging. One of my favorite things about this is they thought that freaking soft to the touch was such a flex. There's this little square here, a little square of sponge, a little freebie sponge, if you will. Soft to the touch where you can get a little sampling. Yeah, actually, that is actually pretty soft to the touch. You can get a little sample test of what the calculator is gonna feel like. That's a beautiful piece, and the fact that it's got the seal still on it, that's an amazing piece to add to the collection. And again, all the values will be popping up for you guys as we do this. Next up, this is a SpongeBob 2006 calendar. That is a vibe in itself. I had a few of these calendars growing up. I didn't have this exact one, but I had a few holidays that I got these calendars for Christmas, you know, to go into the next year. You have all these different designs that are so freaking cool. They all just put you in that Bikini Bottom vibe. It's gonna be a long day, says Squidward. Absorb the fright. I think my favorite one is this one with freaking Plankton at the party with a little sign that says I heart evil. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so hard not to open this. Because we have, oh my gosh, where is it at? Where in the freaking fish sticks is it at? It's a little dirty, okay, so don't judge me right now. We have a SpongeBob trash can. We have a few of them here thanks to Grandma Faith in the rep pack. Wouldn't it go so hard if we could add this onto it? SpongeBob wastebasket basketball hoop? Are you kidding me? That would be, and I use it, you can see. This would be the sickest trash can, the most nostalgic, sick setup ever. I want to open it so bad, but I've never had this in the collection. Oh, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do I open it or keep it sealed? Okay, we have some plush in here. You have the classic thumbs up SpongeBob plush. I believe I have this one in the collection. It may not have the tag on it. I don't know. If so, I'll swap it out. But every item that we pick up today, a lot of it with part 1 and part 2, I do have a lot of duplicates. So of course, anything new that's added to the collection, I will be keeping, archiving, and adding here to the collection or into the vault. But anything that's a duplicate, I'll be putting it over on my Whatnot stream, where I'm either gonna give it away to one of you beautiful people, or we'll auction it off so somebody else can add it to their collection at a great deal. Plus, when you sign up, you get $15 for free when you sign up. And every cent we make on Whatnot comes right back here to make these videos and all the other ones possible. And alongside of that, adding new items to our Whatnot shows. So you might see him over there. I think I have this one already. I don't know if I have this one. This is one of the better SpongeBob mini plushes. I love when they had the hard plastic eyes. These ones are cool too with the stitched eyes, but the ones that look the best are the ones that have the like kind of three-dimensional eyes because it's more accurate to the character. His eyes are kind of bulging. So I don't think I have this one in here. This tag is not really that great of shape. I honestly, like, if I don't have this one, I might even consider just cutting the tag off of this one because this one's really bad and just washing him because he definitely needs like a spa day for sure, but I'll think about it. Typically, I'm always leaving the tags on there, but you can't really see it on camera. It's got some like gunk and like residue inside of it. It's pretty bad. And then we got some tins here. Okay, some tins. Let's check it out here. So first off, I remember having this one as a kid. Oh no. I believe there's yogurt raisins in this. Are they still in there? There is still the yogurt bites. I've never seen these before. They're supposed to be shaped like SpongeBob, I'm pretty sure. These are yogurt bites that are still in the container. I have this ornament in the collection. Never had the yogurt, but I'm kind of into that, so I'm probably gonna keep that one. Next up here we have Green Label, the Candy Buddy. You guys can't see all of them, but if you can see on the side here, I have a majority of them. I do have this one already sealed with the tag on it as well too, so this is another item that'll probably be on our Whatnot stream. I do not not have this one though sealed. This is the SpongeBob Easter tin here. I don't even have this in the background, do I? This is a brand new tin to the collection. One of my favorite things to collect are these SpongeBob lunch tins, and this one is brand new to us. It used to come with crispy coins that are still presumably in there. The only thing is it's missing the handle, but it's still a good placeholder copy for right now. But it's missing the handle there. If I can find a beat up one, I could probably replace the handle because it looks like it just snaps in there. But it's brand new sealed green label tin. Next up here we have the Valentine's Day one with fruity SpongeBob candy, still sealed too, and a SpongeBob green label Easter egg, sour candy, and stickers inside. So a few sealed SpongeBob candy products, but now we're getting on to the big guys, okay? We started off with some of the smalls here. Oh my Atlantis. This is gorgeous. So now this is when it comes to archiving the most important stuff, and obviously the food stuff too, because no one does it. But this is the stuff that gets me going the most. So this right here we got in the mail thanks to SpongeBob Thrift of the community, the SpongeBob animation kit. This is to go with that. This is the SpongeBob Draw and Color art desk. So it has a full art desk here with places for all your markers, jellyfish, crayons, and pads of paper that you can roll down and then cut down here using the SpongeBob and Patrick in this little serrated section. That is gorgeous. Green label as well too. And it's all still saran wrapped. But the beauty of these two sets together, these were designed to be in the same room, and just a perfect little example of how SpongeBob has inspired so many animators today with the content they produce. And this is some of the early pieces that, you know, many people probably grew up having. So it's really cool to see these two together. And you can see some of the example drawings that they added in right there. And man, that freaking pack of green label SpongeBob crowns is such an awesome little add-in. All right, so that's what I'm saying. We're getting into the fire now. Next up is a sealed. We have two of them now, so this one might end up on our Whatnot stream. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit, it looks like. But this is a brand new sealed SpongeBob Monopoly with the lenticular eyes. These can go from anywhere from like $40 to $50 alone. And look at the eyes. So no matter where you walk in the room, SpongeBob will follow you. Like, you guys are in the center right now, so imagine he's keeping into the center with his eyes. The eyes follow you no matter where you go. So it's a really cool like wall piece, kind of creepy, but also kind of epic if you don't mind it. He keeps his eyes on you no matter where you are. That is so sweet. Bro, I didn't know this was going to be sealed too. When I saw the pictures of the collection, I just saw the box and I was hoping it was sealed, but there was no guarantee with that. That is an awesome new addition. So that one I do have in the collection, but this one I do not have in the collection. And that is a brand new sealed copy of SpongeBob Life. We have a box of this in the collection thanks to our rep pack in the fan mail series, but we did not have a sealed one. So this one has no water damage, thank goodness. Brand new sealed though, SpongeBob Life. I actually had Simpsons Life growing up. I never had the SpongeBob one, but now that I have this one, I think I might play the one that I have, because I only had one copy, so I was trying to like keep it, you know, preserved in the best way I could. But since now we have a sealed copy of it, I'm probably gonna play the SpongeBob Life, because I haven't played Life in years, and I remember it being one of my favorite games as a kid. It has an amazing piece of Nick Knowledge on the back here, and you can see all the pieces you can play as. And again, another piece, this usually sealed goes for like 40 to 50 bucks. So another one. This one's not in the perfect condition. Looks like it maybe got crushed on the top here a little bit, but hey, it's still a sealed one nonetheless. So amazing. We have more calendars. We have SpongeBob 2006. They had two 2006 calendars, but I guess since they weren't opening them, it didn't really matter. But it's a shaped calendar that's like, I guess the shape of the, it's kind of like the first image is shaped to that, and then every other month after that has to like fit within that same rubric, just because the first one did, I guess. Because you can see on the back, all the designs are working around that original shape that was, I guess, decided and like forwarded by the first image. A really interesting design. I think this one's a little bit better. Oh, the nostalgia wave is coming through. I had this calendar, 2004. I told you guys my peak SpongeBob fandom as a kid, and now it's definitely probably the highest, but as a kid was like from 2000 all the way until like 2007, 2008. I was just like go hard, biggest SpongeBob kid fan in the world. So 2004 was like my peak years though. 2003, 2005, I was like, I I would freaking, like, SpongeBob was my life, man. And I remember every single one of these months here. Holy cow. What a throwback. You have the, like, Krusty Krab style, like, interior design with the different months there on the steering wheels. This sets me back, man. Mentally, like, threw me back to, like, 2004, literally, man. I'm stressed for freaking school at the end of this summer. This is crazy. This was literally nailed to my wall as a child. That's unreal to see it sealed now. And another item I will cherish always. I'm always trying to find those. Like, I want to collect everything, but I would love to be able to get every item that I had in my SpongeBob bedroom as a kid. I would give anything to have a photo of that bedroom that I had as a child. I know that was when we switched over to digital. So, like, I have a lot of photos of, like, my early childhood with, like, Pokemon and stuff like that. And, like, they're, like, you know, classic printout photos. You would go to, like, Costco and have them print them out. But during the SpongeBob area, we were starting to switch to digital. So my mom had, like, the cool pics, those kind of, like, Nikon cameras. And that's the sad thing about that era, is I don't know if it was the same thing for you guys, but a lot of those photos that were taken digitally as a kid, my mom, like, she had them on SD cards, and those SD cards got lost in moves, and, you know, they were put on computers that eventually shut down and just got lost in translation comparatively to those physical photos we still have. So I'm sure we had photos of that room. Where are they? Are they locatable? Probably not. I wish I could, because I slowly am gathering every item that was in that room through this mission that I consider this channel. Okay, and oh, this is an absolute classic. Nobody can forget the commercial for this guy, the Target SpongeBob commercial, where freaking grandma is in the shower with this SpongeBob and it's a curtain that opens up and just shows SpongeBob in his underwear, because for some reason we just thought SpongeBob being, like, nude was the funniest thing in the world for some reason. I mean, it kind of still is, but this is a literal shower radio, so it can tune in to 2 bands, AM and FM, so you can listen to freaking Ryan Seacrest at 4 in the morning with SpongeBob in the shower, and he dances and sings along, and he has some pre-made songs that go with it as well too. A classic. And I have this one in the collection thanks to Mitchell. He actually got me this one year for my birthday, so this is an item that is an absolute grail, honestly. I think they go for about $40 that I will be putting over my Whatnot stream for a much lower price than that, for sure, so somebody can add it to their collection. That is awesome. So one of my favorite products in the collection are these right here. This is called, ready for it? Squand. Yeah, baby. This right here is sand that you can use underwater. Why make a sandcastle out of the water? Boring. When you can make a sandcastle in the water. And you could actually make your own coral reefs by pouring these ones in. So you have Squidward. You have Spongebob Squandpants and Patrick Squar. These guys open up and they have little droppers where you can drop the squand in it. And on the back of them, they advertise the SpongeBob Squandarium. And in a lot of Nick magazines, they freaking advertise the Squandarium. And I've never been able to add one, and now we have it. The Squandarium. Yes! Yes! The Nick activities. Squandarium. That is a word that needs to be in the dictionary. The Squandarium. And it comes with a little Squidward's house, SpongeBob's house, and of course no, it's Patrick's house, so they never do that. Squirters to squirt your squand in there, and a Patrick and SpongeBob figure, a Squidward freaking rake, a SpongeBob squand patter thing, a scooper, a sandy comb, and a Patrick comb, and more squand colors. And then look, that's the coral reefs I was talking about. There's the reefs, and it's an inflatable SpongeBob Squandarium. That is beautiful. Holy cow. This is the Squand setup. This is the squad here. This is the ultimate Squand setup. All brand new, sealed with their original tags. We have finished the Squand setup. That's like museum. Like, put that in a glass box, baby. Yeah. Squandarium. That might be my favorite item today. I've always wanted this as a kid, but now I'm in the same position. I can't open it. But the thing is I don't plan to ever stop collecting. So inevitably, at some point point in time, I will end up with a second Squandarium. And some items, there's no point opening them up and trying them out, because you know if they do like a radio, and I'll put this over on Whatnot. The Monopoly, you know how Monopoly works. But this is one of those things, I could not put it on Whatnot if I got a second one. The second one, we're inflating that Squandarium, and we're getting squeezy. All right, we are gonna build our own coral reef setup. Holy crap, man, that's amazing. That's my favorite item of today's video. I just want to sit, I just want to turn the camera off and just look at it. Wow. All right, in our last item, the big boy himself, the SpongeBob water park. This is the SpongeBob Splash water park. You set up all of these nozzles in your grass, and you have SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Gary, and freaking Wild Arm Mr. Krabs shooting water everywhere around the lawn in order to kind of, you know, make a water park simulator, if you will. And I'll get you some close-up shots. You guys can see how they actually go to the end of the nozzles, and the nozzles go up just enough to make it like kid height. So you're literally in this tundra of water as a kid. That is sweet. I have some individual SpongeBob sprinklers in the collection, but not these guys right here that are actually like a full-blown setup. They need to be cleaned up, which I will gladly do. And that's what I love about doing this in this show, is that a lot of times when I get these collections, these things are really like beaten up or dirty, and I'm able to kind of bring them back to life, and I know I'm not gonna let them get to that point again. So it's nice to kind of like save them. Like they're like dying, you know, they're dying and they might die eventually if nobody gets to it soon, but then somebody's able to get them, me or some other collector's able to get them and then bring them back to life and keep them going rather than them just slowly degrading into nothing. This is a beautiful set though. So one thing I'd say though, my only criticism of this product is like, why do they go with Mr. Krabs as like the wild arm guy, you know? Like he's not very like when you have Squidward that literally has like multiple legs that you could have used to do that, why was Mr. Krabs the go-to? Maybe because Mr. Krabs' body is like allows for more spacing for the water to expand. That's my only theory, because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense. But nonetheless, another Grail product. I don't know if this will have enough room to be here in the cavern, but I want to be able to preserve this, plastic wrap this guy up, and keep it in great shape. Because holy cow, I don't know how many of these there probably is even out there anymore. This is beautiful. But that is the end of our second box here. We have one more box, which was the biggest box, which will be part number 3. So stay tuned for part number 3. And part number 3 is when we're going to start adding some of the items to the collection. Of course, this is our showcase room, so we can only add so much. So if something gets added, there's a good chance we're going to have to take something else out of here. And something gets taken out will be added to our vault, where we continue to archive and preserve those items and have them there for access whenever we do need to talk about them. But in part 3, I'm going to start going through that, because some of this stuff will definitely change the landscape here of the cavern, because there's so many Grail items that we are going to have to work in here. So I'm saving that for part 3. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and if you haven't already, go check out the Patreon where you can sign up. For only $2 a month, you get invited to our Discord, extended versions of every single video, early release, and they're 100% ad-free for only $2 a month. And we're doing a giveaway right now for the Patrick Star video game when that comes out, so go check that out. And also, again, anything that we don't keep in this collection haul or any of the videos as a double will be on our Whatnot stream where you can pick it up. But not just my stream, they sell Pokemon cards, Funko Pops, Spongebob, Nickelodeon vintage stuff, you name it, they've got it over there on Whatnot. And you get $15 for free when you sign up. So all that information is in the description, but you know the drill. Scan it. Alright, so on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and check out this video on your screen right here, because I know you're going to enjoy it. It was a blast filming it. We put a lot of work into it, so I'd love for you to check it out. If you haven't seen part 1, go check out part 1. And if part 3 is already out, which it could be, it will be on the YouTube channel, so go check that out as well. But as always, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop!